Can you explain the role of an internal auditor and why it is important for an organization?
The role of an internal auditor is to examine and evaluate an organization's financial and information systems, management procedures, and internal controls. This is crucial to ensure compliance with regulations, identify operational inefficiencies, and mitigate risks. Internal auditors play a key role in enhancing the overall effectiveness and efficiency of an organization.
What auditing standards are you familiar with, and how do you stay updated on changes in these standards?
I am familiar with widely recognized auditing standards such as the International Standards for the Professional Practice of Internal Auditing, IIA standards, and Generally Accepted Auditing Standards, GAS. I stay updated through continuous professional development, attending relevant seminars, and actively participating in industry forums and webinars.
How do you approach risk assessment in the audit process?
Risk assessment is a critical component of the audit process. I start by understanding the organization's business objectives and identifying potential risks that could hinder the achievement of those objectives. I use risk assessment tools, conduct interviews with key personnel, and analyze historical data. This comprehensive approach allows me to prioritize audit areas based on the level of risk they pose to the organization.
Can you provide an example of a time when you identified a significant control weakness and recommended improvements?
In my previous role, I identified a control weakness in the accounts payable process that exposed the organization to the risk of fraudulent activities. I recommended implementing segregation of duties, enhancing system access controls, and conducting regular reconciliations. These changes not only strengthened the control environment but also led to increased efficiency in the accounts payable function.
How do you handle conflicts or resistance when conducting audits?
Open communication is key when addressing conflicts or resistance during audits. I strive to establish a collaborative environment, emphasizing that the audit process is not about finding fault but rather improving processes. I listen actively to concerns, provide clear explanations of the audit objectives, and work towards finding mutually beneficial solutions.
How do you ensure confidentiality and objectivity in your role as an internal auditor?
Maintaining confidentiality and objectivity is fundamental to the auditing profession. I strictly adhere to ethical guidelines and company policies. I communicate findings objectively, without bias, and ensure that sensitive information is shared only with authorized individuals. Confidentiality is maintained throughout the audit process and even after its completion.
Remember, these are just sample questions and answers. Tailor your responses based on your specific experiences, skills, and the requirements of the organization you are interviewing with.